everyone, sir, respected Secretary, sir, senior officers, and other participants of today's webinar. A very good afternoon to everyone. Thank you, sir, for giving me an opportunity of being a part of this webinar. I'll start off with a few with a brief on the two institutes which are working in the state in respect of providing trainings to the cooperative sector, sir. For instance, we have two institutes which are catering to the needs of the cooperative sector, the training needs of the cooperative sector. The Institute of Cooperative Management, or the ICM, which was established in 1988 to cater to the training requirements of the cooperative personnel of the three states of Manipur, Mizoram, and Nagaland. The institute has a full-fledged campus with a separate academic block, library, computer lab, administrative wing, conference hall, staff quarters, canteen, and a hostel also. And the Center for Cooperative Management, or the CCM, was transferred from the Registrar of Cooperative Societies, Government of Manipur, to the Manipur State Cooperative Union. The center also has classrooms, computer lab, and library. However, unlike the ICM, the CCM is facing difficulties due to inadequate classrooms and other facilities like computer sets and other facilities. Moreover, the institute does not have its own facilities, hostel facilities. So it is facing acute shortage in provide. It is facing different roadblocks in providing training facilities to the cooperatives. And moreover, there's acute shortage of staff also. The CCM is facing vacancies, due to which it is not able to provide effective and proper trainings. On the other hand, the ICM has well-furnished classrooms with state-of-art training aids like video projectors, overhead projectors, digital video cameras, computers, slide projectors, etc. The institute also has a rich library with books on various subjects like management, law, cooperatives, general studies, accounts, entrepreneurship, etc. As I said earlier, sir, the ICM, when compared to the CCM, is very well established. The CCM, on the other hand, is facing a lot of problems, be it infrastructure or be it manpower. The CCM is in the process of recruiting staffs. It is in the process of recruiting staffs, and in fact, very soon will be, I think, recruiting more than 30 people to fill up its to fill up at least 50% of the vacancies which are there in the institute. With that, I think the CCM will be able to provide more trainings as required and as mandated. However, in the meantime, considering the scenario, considering its shortcomings, I feel that the ICM and the CCM should work together as a stopgap arrangement, in the sense that the CCM can coordinate with the ICM and provide trainings in the institute in the ICM. The ICM has a hostel facility, so the trainings can be provided in ICM in collaboration with the ICM. I mean, the CCM can collaborate with the ICM and provide trainings there. The ICM, we all know, has a full calendar. It has a calendar for the entire year. It has already worked out the calendar for the entire year, but it has to fit in some programs of the CCM also. And then there's a question of shortage of funds also. The cooperatives already are lacking funds. They are short on their working capital. They have inadequacy of funds. This is one of the major issues facing the cooperatives in the state. So the central government or the state government will have to provide some kind of funding for these collaborations. I think that is very important because as of now, what I'm seeing is that the Center for Cooperative Management is not really able to provide trainings as it should be providing. The ICM is providing very good trainings in the sense that it provides trainings on diploma courses in cooperative management, BBA, then postgraduate diploma in computer applications, certificate course on computer applications, and programs for farmers and tax, among others. But we need to scale up the activities of both these institutes, particularly the Center for Cooperative Management. So in Manipur, we have more than 11,000 cooperative societies, which has with a membership of more than 6 lakh people. Compared to the population of the state, which is around 30 lakhs, I think that contributes around 20% of the population of the state. So there's a significant chunk of population in the cooperative sector. And The cooperatives are bogged down by many problems. They have inadequacy of funds. Their working capital is really low. Then uh, mismanagement is happening. Vested interests working. The boards are not conducting their general body meetings, the annual general body meetings as required under the act. Because of this, the boards are not there, and so what happens is that we see a lot of disputes happening, and a lot of court cases, a lot of litigations arising because of this mismanagement. So we need to we need to strengthen our societies, and both the ICM and the CCM have to work together. The ICM can reach out to the primary level societies. The CCM can the ICM can join onto this mission, onto this work, and reach the grassroots level, and that is important, I think. And for that to happen, we need to provide proper trainings. We need to provide fundings for these trainings. Without funds, so it is not possible to provide trainings. I mean, just talking about trainings and not actually providing funds, it does not make sense. So I think we need to provide funds. The state government or the central government, I cannot say much for the state government. We are facing shortage and shortage. I don't want to talk about it, but I think the central government can provide an impetus, can provide some funds, and make this a reality. That is important, I think, sir. And sir, and another point that I feel is important is that the different departments, like for instance, we have different schemes under the different departments. We have schemes under the fishery department, or schemes under the agriculture department. And for instance, we have the Prime Minister's Matsya scheme under the fishery department. They are providing funds to these individual farmers, individual fish farmers, both as a subsidy, and there's a loan component also. Otherwise, also not under the scheme. Also, otherwise, also the fishery department is providing subsidies to the fish farmers, but they're not providing such benefits um, to the cooperative fish farm societies which are there in the state. A lot of these societies are there functioning in the state, and they have not got any benefits from these departments. And why is that? That's because the departments are not really aware of the importance of the cooperatives. I feel the departments we are working in silos. The other departments are working in silos. So we need to bring these departments also together. I mean, we need to bring these departments also into the fold. We need to make them realize the importance of cooperatives. I mean, we have 20% of the population working in the field, in the cooperative field. So we need to bring these departments also. We need to make them realize the importance of the cooperatives also. We need to make them realize the importance of giving benefits to these cooperatives also, and how these benefits will actually giving funds or giving subsidies to these societies will actually help in uplifting the a majority of the rural population. Particularly, we have a majority of the population in the rural sector. So if these cooperatives are strengthened, I think it will definitely help in uplifting the economic status of the state. So the departments also have to realize that. The ICM has started working towards this, in the sense that they have started identifying community resource persons in collaboration with the Manipur State Rural Livelihoods Mission, which is under the Rural Development Department, sir. So that is one step, sir, and they are also working in collaboration with the Krishi Vigyan Kendras. So these are small steps, sir, but we need to make the importance of cooperatives aware to all the different departments, to all the departments which are there in the state. So for that, sir, trainings would be required, workshops would be required, joint workshops and seminars and all would be required. So I think that is important. And then, sir, as I said, we need to strengthen our cooperatives. We need to give them proper trainings. We have more than 11,500 cooperatives, but most of these are non-functional. In fact, the state government is in the process of liquidating these societies. I mean, they're there for namesake only, so it does not really make any sense. So we are in the process of liquidating these societies by forming forming district level committees to identify these defunct societies, and then to liquidate these societies. But that is not the real answer, no, sir. I mean, liquidating them is not the answer. We need to strengthen them. So I think trainings and education for these societies is really important. And with this, both the ICM and the CCM are working, and with more help and with more support from the governments, I think they'll go a long way in improving the cooperative scenario in the states. So with these few words, I'll end my presentation.